Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 17th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Virgo, let's see what we have going on for you here. Definitely want to clarify that. Look at that. Miracles are endless for you here, Virgo. So I definitely like to see that there, but let's see the star. This looks very good. I feel like you could be getting the truth from a liar here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, Virgo, but we'll see. Definitely could be someone from the past trying to come back and tell you the truth. So that's interesting. The Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. This is a very nice reading, actually, Virgo, except for those first two cards, not so great, but these two right here, but we'll talk about that. You start off with the Wolf Spirit. It says, turn knowledge into wisdom. And it also says, you have the Cow Spirit. It says, the miracles are endless. I felt the need to pull two cards here. Which I've been doing lately, is pulling extra cards on some of these oracle cards in the readings. And I do feel like there are some miracles coming in for you here. And definitely something you're doing for yourself here. You're the second sign. I don't really remember what the other sign was that had a very similar message to this, Virgo, but it's almost like some of you, you could just be focusing on yourself. It's like maybe love is available to you, but it's like you're spending more time focusing on your own needs, wants, and desires with the star card. And just by doing that, I feel like you're finding more miracles, or it's like saying the miracles are endless, but definitely some miracles. For others, I feel like there could be like a job offer or something based off of a skill that you have or knowledge that you have, and I feel like that's where the success could be coming in for you, Virgo. In this row here, you have the Seven of Swords. It kind of flipped out, if you saw there, with the Ace of Swords, so I took both. I feel like that this combination could be the truth coming in for you, but we'll talk about that in a second. You also have the Star and the Strength card. For a lot of you, this could be like an apology that you've been waiting for here. I don't necessarily know that it makes you feel any better. I feel like that's like normal human nature stuff, Virgo. We're going to clarify this at the end with the Lenormand, but, you go from this here to the Eight of Cups, which is like walking away, to the Emperor, which is just being like cold or distant. But I feel like, I'm not saying that you are cold or distant, Virgo. I'm just saying it's like you're being distant to the situation. You're just moving away from it. But this Emperor doesn't look very happy on this card. So I'm wondering if some of you, it's like you get the truth. It's like you get what you wanted, but it's like, are you really happy? But I do feel like this could be closure from like a liar, cheater, stealer with that Seven of Swords. For others, I feel like you're recovering from something. I do feel like some of you could be going through a health recovery here. I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but this could be just a healing that you're going through in your life. For others, I feel like you're trying to find your place in the world is what's popping into my head with this Star card. And again, you might be 70 years old, doesn't matter. I always say age is just a number, right? And so I feel like for some of you, it's like you're trying to find your place. Maybe you have a stronger desire, or maybe you have you feel this inner pull to get some attention. And we're not talking about negative attention here, Virgo. We're talking about positive attention. It's like, all of us, like I said, we want to be known for something. We want to potentially get attention for something that we do in our lives. And I feel like some of you are just saying, like, what is my star? What is my inner light? Where is my inner light going to shine? And you even have the Strength card. Strength card, as I always say, everybody's been getting the Strength card this week, and she has her hands on the lion's mouth. Sorry about this coffee machine. It is so loud right now. Of course, every other time I make coffee, I can't even hear the coffee machine going off. But right now, it is so loud. But anyway, I feel like this is like some sort of display of strength. It's like you want to be known for something here, Virgo. You want to be seen for something in your life. So that's what I feel here with this row. Sorry about that, Virgo. I just had to wait for that coffee machine to be done. It was driving me crazy. But anyway, next you have the Inner Peace card. That's what I needed when the coffee machine was still going. But anyway, I feel like you need some inner peace. For some of you, I feel like, again, could be closure that's coming in for you here from a past relationship. We're going to clarify with the Lenormand in just a minute. But I feel you have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Again, could just be someone from the past coming back and apologizing or giving you closure. This does not mean you'll get back together with this person. It could for some of you if you want that. If you don't, then don't. I always say these are general readings. So take what resonates, leave the rest. But I feel like this could be someone coming back from the past. Again, they're not coming back to necessarily be in your life. They're just coming back with an apology, maybe. You have the Four of Swords, recovering. For others, I feel like this is obstacles being removed from your life. The Six of Cups to me can represent a turnaround, and it can represent a certain level of maturity. It's like, it is a card of innocence and nostalgia. There are these two children here on the card, but there's also an older person walking away, and it can kind of represent leaving the past in the past. It can be a card that says that you could be maturing, or you have matured to a certain point. You have this Eight of Cups as well. It's like he's walking away from these cups. Not only that, he has gone from the water to the land on this card. So for some of you, it's like kind of you've gone through the emotions of something, and it's like now you're walking away, and now you're more grounded, or feeling more grounded in your life. I feel like you're feeling very stable. I feel like you're feeling like the Emperor in a lot of ways. I feel like this is you. Yes, I realize that the Emperor represents Aries, but I feel like this is the energy that you're embracing at this time. It's like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Four of Swords says you've been in a period of recovery. I've been getting this for you for a couple of weeks here, Virgo, that some of you could be recovering from something literally, or you could just be going through a period of recovery. For others, like I said, the Six of Cups to me kind of represents obstacles being removed from your life. It's almost kind of a card of not really second chances, but having the opportunity to do something or try something in your life again. So I feel that for some of you, you could be going back to a job, you could be trying something like that again. In your last row here, you have the exchange gifts card here. So I do feel like some of you, this is more of like a gift from the universe, or just something you've been waiting for. I feel like saying you have been waiting for this, Virgo. So I feel like there's like a lot of waiting energy. Yeah, the truth. This whole reading, like I said, the truth is coming out. Truth be told, there you go. That could be the gift that you have been waiting for, is the truth in a situation. So there you go. For others, I feel like this is just good luck. You have the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. This is like understanding what you need to do in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is your personal vision. It is your destiny. It is a card of your destiny. The wheel is always spinning, but there is a snake on the side of the Wheel of Fortune. That snake represents our vibrations. It says we control how quickly, how slowly, whatever that wheel spins, and we need to use our powers of manifestation to get that spinning faster or slower. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you are in control of how fast that wheel spins. And, I feel like that's what you're controlling. And I feel like you're controlling your destiny. The King of Wands to me is a very good card. I feel like you could be putting your heart and soul into something with the King of Wands. I feel like you're being very direct, and I feel like you're kind of like taking authority. Even with this Emperor card, there's like a certain level of determination going on here for you, Virgo. So I feel like you're very determined to be successful as well. But I want to clarify this last row and see what we have going on for you here, Virgo. So between the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups, you have the Two of Spades here. I feel like for some of you, again, walking away. Two of Spades in the playing card reading system, it's not a real Lenormand card, but this is walking away. Even the Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is a good card. It can represent a victory, but it can represent cutting something out. The Ace of Swords cuts both ways. So some of you could have gone through a very difficult breakup with a person. Could have been an Aries, Aquarius, fire sign in general. Could have been a Scorpio. It could have been any of the fixed signs. It could have been Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Gemini. Leo. But I feel like there was a difficult breakup and probably cut both ways. But again, it probably pushed you towards a victory. Like I said, Ace of Swords cuts both ways. It can represent a difficult ending or cutting something out. But whatever it was is going to lead to a victory. Between the Star and the Four of Swords, yeah, you have the Jack of Diamonds cutting something out. This is called the Scythe. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you feel like you lost a dream come true or something that was a wish, but really, I feel like if this was a person, I feel like it's pushing you towards success. Between the Strength card and the Six of Cups, you have the Ten of Diamonds. I love it. This card's called the Book, and it is a card of success, abundance. It's also a card of knowledge as well, so I feel like you've learned a lot. Kind of like I was saying earlier with that wolf spirit, which says turn your wisdom into success or whatever. I feel like for a lot of you, if you've been learning or going to school, there could be a lot of success there for you. There could be a lot of abundance. Between the Eight of Cups and the Emperor, you have the Two of Clubs, needing to talk yourself into something here. I feel like this happens to all of us, really, Virgo. It's like we could know that we need to walk away from a situation, like a relationship, but it's like we stay, we come up with all the justifications as to why we need to stay in it. So it's like you're talking yourself into something here. It could be a very difficult decision, but at the same time, it's like the right choice. For most of you, I feel like you already did this. So I feel like this is already over and done with. I feel like you're sitting here like the Emperor, very determined to be successful in the future. The Two of Clubs to me is a card that says, again, you need to talk to your higher self. It's a card of you and your higher self. You could be talking yourself into manifesting something, talking yourself into new love. Could be anything. Between the Four of Swords here and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Child. Yes, like I said here, you have the Child, the Jack of Spades. With the Six of Cups here and the Wheel, between this and the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that you might have some dreams. You might have had some wishes when you were a child. Maybe there's something you want to become. Maybe there's a job you want to have or a business you want to create. Or maybe you had some sort of inner light with the Star card. Maybe there's something you could become very well known for, or that could make you famous. Literally, that this here is saying you are taking control of your destiny. You are making something from your past, as in a dream, a wish, a goal, a desire. You are turning that into something real with the Wheel of Fortune. I love this. This to me is very good for you. Between the Six of Cups and the King of Wands, you have the Eight of Clubs here. This card's called the Mountain, and it can represent some confusion. So again, I would be careful. If someone is coming back from the past, like look at the direction of the reading here, Virgo. You have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords is above the mountain, right? In the sword, and it's also above the clouds as well. But you go back to this mountain right here with the Eight of Clubs. So this could say that someone coming back from the past could bring in confusion or could bring in obstacles. So again, if you don't want to hear from someone from the past, I would block and move on or something like that here. For others, it's actually pretty good. This is kind of, again, saying that you're not sure how to do something from your past. Like maybe you want to start a business or you have some sort of dream with this Star card. This is saying like maybe you're not sure how you're going to manifest that or how you're going to create it. But it's kind of like you going on the journey with this King of Clubs. So I do like it. In your top row outcome, you have the Five of Spades. Yeah, breakup. Five of Spades, card of breakup. Like I said, I feel like some of you going through a breakup here. It's like there has been a truth, but it's moving you forward. Five of Spades, momentum. I always tell people, it's like some of the best breakups have been like the best thing that's ever happened to me. and sometimes, because it's like a lot of the breakups that I've personally gone through have pushed me so much harder than anything else that has ever happened to me in my life. So I am extremely grateful for all the breakups that I've gone through, because after each one, my life has gotten significantly better. And I'm not saying that those people weren't important to me, and this is not a statement on those people that I was breaking up with. I'm just saying that after each one, I've looked at myself and said, something's got to change, and I've made a change. So I feel like that's what you're doing here. I'm not saying this to brag or anything like that. I feel like this Five of Spades is a card of momentum, and it's saying you might be going through a difficult challenge here. You might be going through a breakup or a separation, but ultimately it's leading to a lot of success. We're going to clarify that at the end. In your middle row here, Ten of Hearts. Everybody's had this card this week, almost. Ten of Hearts is a card of loyalty. It's a card called the Dog, and it can represent a person or people who will be loyal to you in love. So again, it could be a significant relationship, like a new relationship coming in for you. And yeah, what do you know? In this bottom row, you have the King of Clubs. This card's called the Clouds. What was I saying about the confusion? I would be careful of being confused by someone coming back from the past. I feel like they're just trying to cause confusion. Look, if we take this diagonal here, we go Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Spades, Four of Swords, the Child, which is a card of immaturity, and also this Eight of Clubs, King of Clubs, or King of Wands, King of Clubs, which is a card called the Clouds. So I would be careful of anyone coming back from the past causing confusion. I feel like if you are confused about someone coming back from the past, that is your answer as well. It's like the universe is purposely causing confusion so that you don't go back to this person. I feel like there's new love coming in for you. Here, yep, look, Five of Spades, Ten of Spades. This is called the Boat. The boat represents moving from one place to another. Could literally be a move, could also be you moving on to something new, like someone who will be loyal. Look at this. You have like three cards here. You have the Seven of Diamonds, trust your intuition, trust your messages. You have the Three of Spades, break up, letting go of the past, but also new love. And the Ring. It's like you're moving towards marriage here in this middle row. It's like you're moving, I feel like saying value. I feel like in a lot of ways, you could be moving towards a person who values you, but Ace of Clubs is a card of marriage. It's like a card of like a solid commitment. And bottom row, yep, King of Spades. King of Spades is someone mature. Everybody's been getting this. To me, this is the change in the astrology. Venus is going to be moving into Cancer. Actually, by the time you're watching this video, Venus is in Cancer. And I'm shooting these videos early. For those of you that don't know, I'm moving, and I'm also traveling as well for a week straight. So not only am I traveling, I'm moving. So I have to get these videos done, but early. But by the time you watch this video, Venus will be in Cancer, and with the King of Spades here, to me this is a change. Venus is moving into Cancer. We still have on the opposite side of the chart all this energy in Capricorn as well, Virgo, and this is kind of like a little bit challenging because we have Saturn over there as well in Capricorn, but this is actually a good energy. I feel like it's pushing people. It is forcing us to make maybe uncomfortable changes in love. Maybe we have to go through a breakup. Maybe we have to experience pressure, but the energy is forcing us to move towards someone who's probably more mature, who's better for us. It doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to either. I don't attach gender to my cards, but it's also pushing us to move towards people who are probably like more direct. King of Clubs is confusion. It's like someone who keeps you stuck in limbo. Someone who just like, breadcrumbs you, throws you breadcrumbs. The King of Spades, very direct, straight to the point. You know where you stand with this person. It's like there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if this is love, that's what this is. For others of you, I feel like this could be a new job. Like I said, I feel like some of you could be finally working on something you want to do with that star card, like your true purpose with the Wheel of Fortune. So, love it. This is definitely a very positive reading for you, Virgo. So, thank you for watching, Virgo, and definitely enjoy your week.